Look at this, guys. Finally, we got to the waterfall. And here people farm the cardamoms I've mentioned earlier. Hello, good morning from Sapa, Vietnam. Yeah, it is 𝐷𝐿 travel vlog again. Today's video is about sharing to you the Love Waterfall. Yeah, this belongs to the Hoang Lien National Park, located in Sapa, Vietnam. So this national park is it's in the middle of 𝐷𝐿 province and 𝐿𝐼 province. It's two different provinces in Vietnam. So I am now in a place which is about 2,000 meters above sea level, roughly about 8,000 feet where we are now. So this is the way to go inside the Hoang Lien National Park. Yeah, inside the national park it has a lot of wild animals, so I have to watch very carefully. Yeah, maybe sometimes I can see the snakes or pythons or something like that appearing. And this morning it was raining quite hard, so now it's about 8 a.m. in the morning. So the trip is walking in roughly about 1.5 kilometers, and out is another 1.5 kilometers. Yeah, so this one is a tourism attraction, especially for international tourists, and local tourists don't normally go here because the walking is not our cup of tea. Yeah, Vietnamese don't really like the activities, especially going to the waterfall like this. People prefer to do like party or something like that, or go to the place with very crowded of tourists, just like Phan Xiphan cable car I'd mentioned on the other videos, and also a touristic 𝐶𝐻𝐾 village. Maybe you have heard about that, and I did some videos about 𝐶𝐻𝐾 village as well. It's quite an interesting one. However, 𝐶𝐻𝐾 is for the people who prefer to take photos and dressing like local people. You can rent traditional custom from the others tourists there. Okay, going to a national park is very good idea for the people who prefer very peaceful, enjoy the tranquility. Yeah, you can pay attention and you can hear the sounds from the animals. Just now, I met 2 Indian tourists along the way, and they was asking me, is there any wild animals here? And you know what? I said all the animals is on barbecue right now, because you hardly ever see any wild animals here, to be honest. Oh, but yeah, look at that. There's a buffalo. Yeah, it's not a wild animal though. Buffaloes are ubiquitous in Sapa, almost in every corner in the rice fields or in the wildlife. Yeah, because buffaloes, they are not the wild buffaloes though. They belong to some family here, and yeah, they only come here to find the food and things. Yep. Buffalo, we have 3 different classes here. The first class of buffalo is a buffalo very strong, aggressive. If not, the owner of the buffalo might train them to be aggressive and join to the competition, buffalo fighting. Maybe you have heard about that one. And the second class of buffalo is the very gentle, also need to be strong, young buffalo with the short horns, and that buffaloes will be for walking on the rice fields, and they are very flexible to go up and down the mountains and rice field terraces easily. Yeah, so the third class of the buffalo. I hate to admit it, but people here enjoy buffalo meat. So buffalo meat is one of the specialties in this region. Okay. So you know, walking to the waterfall, this is what I do normally. So once a week I bring tourists here, but I never had a chance to, you know, make a record, because only you know, only when I see their tourists is very friendly, easygoing, and then I can make some videos along the trip. Otherwise, you know, I don't dare to do that because I don't want them to complain about the tour. They might say, hey, the guy is always focused in the recording and didn't pay attention to my questions or something, you know. So today I just got here with one of the other YouTuber, but he speaks Vietnamese. So wow, look at this. Ooh, I love the view over here. All right, so whenever you come to travel to Sapa, I'm gonna bring you here, you know. There we can set like some camping over here. That's gonna be great. Some buffalo poop over there. And yeah, oh my gosh, this is amazing, isn't it? So the national park, the average is on 1,500 meters, and the highest point is the rooftop of Phan Xipan. And tourists sometimes start to do the hiking to the rooftop of Phan Xipan for 2 days, 1 night from here. But the trip is very, very challenging. So you gotta start from that side of the hill and then walk all the way down there and then up to the hill, that one, and then go to the other one. So the rooftop of Phan Xipan is way behind the huge mountain in front of us now. Yeah, and you know what? When you conquer the rooftop of Phan Xipan in Hoang Lien National Park, there you're gonna have you get given a certificate and the medals, which is from the national park. The ranger station specially give you as a gift. Yeah, so beautiful here. And 10 years ago there was like a very, no, let me see, when it was okay, it's roughly about 17 years ago, if I'm not wrong, there was a very serious bushfire here in this region. So the bushfire actually destroyed a lot of the trees and vegetations nearby here. So right now you see the trees, yeah, recovering, yeah, new plants, yeah, just opened, just blooming. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? So I gotta pay attention on the side, otherwise I step on a snake or python. Yeah. Guys, please pay attention. Do you hear something? Yeah, this is the sound from the frogs. Yeah, they are in the swamps in front of me. Yeah, screaming. Very nice. So the sounds from the frogs can actually help the people, and the villagers can sleep, you know, very nicely. And I have a good dream because no stress. When we hear the frogs, it means everything surrounding is peaceful. Yeah, the national park is also known as the azalea flowers, azalea flowers kingdom. So in front of us, the white one, that is azalea flowers. So the azalea flowers is only tolerant of the climate in here. But if you or anyone try to bring the azalea flowers to Hanoi or the other provinces, then yeah, they I mean, the azalea flowers can't put up with the climate and the weather there, because it is so warm over there. Yeah, look at the flowers here. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, this one. And the white flower is not a common flowers here. We also have the pink and yeah, so many different kind of mimosa flowers. Yeah, because it's a national park, so the vegetation is not my you know, I'm not a vegetation person. So to be honest, even in my mother language, I still don't know what's the name of that flowers or, you know, things. So if you know anything, if you know any way that can help me to remember the vegetations like that, please let me know in the comment. Look at the mountain. It is so lovely. You know, you better to do it in the morning to avoid the tourists, the crowd. When you do it at about 9 o'clock or 1 p.m. or something, it will be full of tourists here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you see tourists, but not a lot like in the �𝐏𝐿 or fancy pan cable car, because here it's only for nature lovers. And as a local guide, I really want to show you about this place. Imagine when it's you know, when you want to see a sunset, here is definitely a very good place. Have a book on your hand, sit down for, you know, somewhere peacefully and read the book and to see a sunset. Yeah. So the waterfall, the Love Waterfall we are heading to is in there. Okay, we call Love Waterfall. So the reason why the people here call this area is Love Waterfall is because it's related to their legend story. So the legend story is about a man you know, fell in love with a fairy, so both of them live happily, but then they got a breakup at the end. Then the fairy cries a lot and her tears create the waterfall, and nowadays we call it Love Waterfall. Yeah, the sun is shining right now. This is incredible. The weather in Sapa is very capricious. Yeah, it's change every minute, you know. This is good. This morning was raining, but now it's getting better and better. I'm still looking for any wild animals here, but to be honest, I don't see one. Maybe some of you already have been to Sapa and you have been to this tourism attraction. So please let me know if you feel, I mean, let me know your feeling, if you like it or not. Okay. So in front of us, that's we call the golden stream. In our religion, golden stream, it means, you know, simply the gold stream. So yeah, just because this river contains too much metals and things like that, so it changed the color of the river. And you also can find a lot of kind of fish over here, especially the eel, yeah. And the eel is edible. It's considered one of the specialties here in this region. However, not everybody can eat the eel because, you know, some people are scared of the snakes or something like that. All right, so now we got to get through this one and keep going on that way. Right, along this area you actually can see a lot of local people. They farm the cardamoms. Cardamoms is one of the Indian spice, and yeah, we farm it all over here. Actually the government helps the local people by letting them to farm the cardamoms here, because it's one of the plants that people can make make money from it, so very beneficial. Right, look at this golden stream. It's wonderful, isn't it? Okay. Beautiful. Woohoo! Here we go. Golden stream, guys. All right. Yeah, the landscape is beautiful. So if you like this golden stream, if you like this love waterfall, let me know in the comment. And if you ever travel to Sapa, don't hesitate to just give me a message. And I really want to be your tour guide. All right. Yay. The scenery is great, isn't it, guys? Yeah, so relaxed, and I feel really nice, and I feel the tranquility here. It's very good. National Park. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, keep telling you about where we are heading to. Where we are heading is the place called the Love Waterfall. Love Waterfall is one of the most beautiful waterfall in Sapa, Vietnam, in the northern of Vietnam. So tourists going here need to rent a motorbike or scooter from Sapa town to get here. Roughly you get here in about 25 to 30 minutes. It depends on how many buffaloes are in the road, because sometimes we see huge flocks of buffaloes standing in the middle of the road, so they are the king of the road. So people gotta, wait patiently to let the buffalo pass by. If we honk, then the buffalo, look at you like very serious face, and at that time I know what you need to do. Only way is to run away because they're very strong. Just now you saw it. Right, this is a very nice one where you can take a swim here. And you also can go to this waterfall from Sapa town by car, and that's the easiest way. And you also can do the walking. Actually, I have seen a lot of tourists. They want to save, they travel with a shoestring budget. So, and walking is also beneficial for health. So some tourists also do that. The waterfall is great. But we are not yet to the waterfall. This is only the way to get there. So look at the water. It's very clean. A little bit slippery. Look at the rock. It is good. Walking here is so much fun, and I've been doing this for 1,000 times. However, I still enjoy it, and I'm pretty sure that you also enjoy it when you're here. So The only thing you need is to find a local guide, and here I am, I'm the one. Woo! This is really good. So peaceful here, everybody. Okay, roughly about 50, roughly about 200-300 meters more to the waterfall. And let's sit back and enjoy the waterfall at the end, okay? Don't go anywhere. Woo. Ah, look at this, guys. Waterfall. So this waterfall has been letting the tourists to visit for maybe more than 20 years already. So the ticket 70,000, roughly about $3. So in here people farm the cardamoms I've mentioned earlier. This one is the cardamoms, so you can get a piece of it and you can smell it. Yeah, the cardamoms, yeah, smell really good. So as far as I'm concerned, people here, we use 70% of the amount of the cardamoms in Sapa for making incense, and the 10% is for the cooking. We normally add the cardamoms into the hot pot or the some kind of curries or something like that, and we also use it for the medical purposes. So it's very good for digestion, guys. Yeah, so when you have a stomachache or something, and yeah, you can try some cardamom powder and it helps. Woohoo! So I really hope that you guys enjoy the video, and if you ever watch until this time of the video, don't hesitate to give me a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is what I'm doing on a daily basis. Just want to share with you guys. And yeah, look at that. That's the waterfall, guys. We finally got to the waterfall, so we now need to go up there to zigzag stairs and then to the top. That is facing to the Love Waterfall. Woohoo! So I'm not gonna swim today, as you see that I have a very thick jacket on myself. Sapa towel is only swimmable in the very sunny day, on a very sunny day, especially on summer. The weather can be 30 or 32 degrees in the daytime, and at that time for sure you'd love to chill yourself inside the natural swimming pool here. The water is cold, yeah, and you know, it's not suitable for everybody, so we gotta be a person who experiences swimming in the nature before. And in Vietnam, it's not okay. It's not okay to be naked. It's not okay to be naked here. I mean, yeah, it's a tourism spot, so there will be a lot of tourists and Vietnamese tourists, and you know, we don't do that here. Okay, walking up. For me, it's a walk in the park, but sometimes it's hard for the people yeah, who don't like the walking. I love the nature here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, the bridge here is kind of scary, but on the top of the bridge you'll be able to see both of the view. That is where the Love Waterfall is. Even it's very early in the morning, however, I can see some of the tourists already here. Yeah, I reckon it's good. Waterfall, Love Waterfall behind me. This is the most beautiful waterfall, guys. And yeah, in the next video, if I have a chance, I'll definitely tell you the full version of the legend story. Why this area called Love Waterfall and the others called Heaven's Gate. We have a Heaven's Gate about 5 kilometers away from here, but in the next video I'm gonna do it, because today I have no money, because I bought a ticket for entering here, 70,000 already, so I gotta sit back for a while, for a few days. Because the ticket for the Heaven's Gate is 120,000 per person, roughly about $5. Look at this, guys. Finally, we got to the waterfall. Oh my gosh. Woo. After walking for nearly an hour, we finally here in this beautiful Love Waterfall. It's written over there. Yeah, that is 𝐇𝐎𝐏𝐄 in Vietnamese. So to translate it in English is Love Waterfall, guys. So 𝐇𝐎𝐿 is love, 𝐇𝐎𝐏 is waterfall. Woo. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the view is stunning. And you know what? This is the low season. I mean, this is a dry season in Sapa. And the best time to see the waterfall. And for sure that time there will be a lot of tourists. That is in monsoon season. And that is in the middle of May, June, July. 3 months over this region. And you know what, that waterfall at that time is beautiful. It's much more water than now. Even if I stand here, that the water is just flashing into my face, and you know, I'll be soaking wet if I stand here in the monsoon season. Woo! It is crazy, guys. Wow, look at the scenery. Yeah, I'm sure this is worth it to go. After standing here, now I bring you down there to see the waterfall closer. Okay, so now I'm gonna walk through a smaller path, and I'll be standing there, and let's see, enjoy it. Woo. Yeah, going to the nature wonders is always my cup of tea. Really enjoy it. Woo. I'm pretty sure here the wind is stronger. Do you feel that? And I need to raise my voice. Otherwise, you know, you cannot hear what I say. Here we go, guys. The waterfall is wonderful. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, this is great. And you know, some adventurous tourists also do the I don't know, but they start from the top of the mountains, top of the waterfall, and then they let themselves down by the rod, and then they will be touching down here. Yeah, that's what they do, but I don't know, I don't really know the word in English, the activity. If you know, please let me know, guys. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. So I need to walk over here, make sure that I don't get too wet. So this is the Love Waterfall, guys. Now I'm afraid that it's time to go back. But before going back, we have to watch our head, because this one normally what the tourists normally hit up here, and then, you know, got a scar on the forehead. Just like me, I have one scar on the forehead here because of that. Crazy. Okay, so you know, that's a waterfall. Now we head back to the station. But before heading back to the station, I want you to have a look at the waterfall for the last one. Yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful landscape. Yeah, if you ever travel to Sapa, Vietnam, don't hesitate to leave me a message underneath, and I'll be the one who take you around the northern part of Vietnam, especially Sapa, because it's where I'm based. Thank you so much. Keep enjoying the video. Very slippery, guys. Gotta be careful sometimes. Wow. This is incredible. So, yeah, this is 𝐵𝐶 travel vlog. And thank you very much for watching until the end of the video. And I'm gonna see you in the next one, guys. So please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment if you have any. Okay, I'm gonna see you in the next one.